With 2 days to go in the January transfer window, we haven't made any signings apart from Camavinga, which we covered in the last episode. But we have made 2 loan sales, Kubo and Reina, getting some serious game time. Hey, come on, in my defence, we've got basically the best team that is physically possible. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 37th episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are facing Sevilla in the La Liga, and then we are going to play Barcelona away from home in the El Clasico, for potentially the hardest game of the entire year. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure that you do like this video. 6 likes would be amazing on today's video, as well as subscribing if you are new to the Rexo FM channel for daily-ish Football Manager videos. But looking at the save right now, I know it is the January transfer window, and I'm not going to lie, I don't think there's going to be a single other signing being made. We've got too good of a squad. I just don't see any region that we need to improve. At least the board are happy with my financial deal with the Kubo sale, so it's going brilliantly, this transfer window. But we're going to jump into taking a look at what has happened since last time. And the last game we played was a Super Cup final. And we managed to win it, of course. So if you didn't see that, I've kind of spoiled it. But if you want to, you can go back and watch that. As well as these games, which were all wins. The last one against Vallecano, I think I've got that right, was a 1-1 draw that went all the way to penalties in the Spanish Cup. Very nerve-wracking. Didn't really want to have to send it all the way to that point, but it ended up going there and went into the next round where we are facing Valencia. We're skipping that game off camera today, because I just don't care that much about the Spanish Cup. I mean, we wanted to win every single competition this year, but it's not going to happen. We've already lost the Club World Cup, so let's just focus on things that it's going to be interesting. And this game against Barcelona away from home is going to be interesting. We're going to wrap up the January transfer window as well, but now we're going to jump into our first game of the episode against Sevilla at home. If we win this game, we will go, I'm doing maths quickly, 7 points above Barcelona, who are behind us, which is a very decent margin to be ahead by. And this is the team that we're going with: Núñez, Cristiano Ronaldo, Dybala, Zaniolo, Casemiro, Camavinga, Militao, Bastoni, Varane, Nori, and Courtois. We've got a couple of injuries and a couple of tired players. So we've got, unfortunately, Mendy out with an injury, Vinicius Jr. just coming back from one, so he's a little bit unfit right now. And Jadon Sancho has picked up a bit of a knock, but I don't think it's anything too serious. If we go into it, it's just a cold. In Spain. Serious stuff going on here. Let's jump into this game against Sevilla. Hopefully we'll come away with the win to put ourselves even further ahead. This year has been, I don't know, slightly less comfortable than I would have expected. I mean, I did think that we were going to go the whole season without losing a single game, and that obviously hasn't happened. But in a lot of ways, I feel like I don't focus on the league table at all, because I know that we're going to win it. But I probably shouldn't, because there's teams that really aren't that far away from us. So if we go on a bad run, things could crumble pretty quickly. Let's just hope it doesn't go like that, as right now we are on the attack early on in the game, and we've only gone and had a shot, but it's not. Did we have a shot? To be honest, I was actually editing my fan settings because it started going like, did we have a shot? I didn't actually see that. All I saw was them kicking it away from the goal line. So we didn't score, that's the important thing. Zaniolo getting a start once again because of the Jadon Sancho absence, and almost creates an opportunity for Dybala to set up Núñez, but he hits the woodwork, which is very, very unlike him. But I'm hoping that him and Ronaldo will have a great game today, as they've played pretty averagely together previously. They went on a mad run of scoring for fun at one point, and Núñez has just continued that now, scoring his 21st of the season. Camavinga comes in for an assist. Don't mind that at all for the new man. If you didn't see the last episode, we signed Camavinga, so yeah, that's happened, and it's a beautiful pass by him, linking up with Núñez just like we want him to, and he's done the chip. He loves a chip. I don't know what it is about him, but he does them all the time. It's like he goes to the supermarket and only goes down the chips aisles. You know, it's the crisp aisle if you're from England. Sorry, New Zealand, we call them chips. It's confusing. Even I get confused by it. Well, no, we don't get confused by it, but you know, it can be confusing. You know, chips are fish and chips, fries, crisps, everything's chips to us. It's just a blanket statement. I've talked about chips instead of commentating on a decent assist by Zaniolo and a decent goal by, I believe it was Dybala, coming in there, putting it into the back of the net, making it 2-0. And Sevilla aren't a bad team. I need to actually mildly focus on this one because they could hit us on a counter-attack, get a goal here and there, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen as we hit the woodwork once again. We could have 4 goals in this half, which would be pretty impressive to say the least, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen as, there's only 15 minutes to go. But we could go to 3-0 up. That's not too bad at all. Let's see if we get this opportunity to score. Zaniolo is in and he does score. Maybe it could be 4-0 before the end of the half. We still have 15 minutes. Let's not write it off just yet. Zaniolo with an assist and now a goal. And Camavinga with 2 assists now. He's playing very well in that deep line playmaker role. And I didn't think I needed to bring a central midfielder in, but clearly this man is taking us to another level. But he won the Player of the Year in the World Cup. I'm not going to sign him. I know I said that in the last episode, but that really does need to be emphasised. I'm not going to not sign him if he's up for £54 million. It's not going to happen. Casemiro playing it back to the man that we're talking about. Camavinga into Zaniolo, back to Zaniolo. And Núñez almost gets himself 4-0 up. Well, gets us 4-0 up and gets himself on his second goal of the game. But he can't quite finish it. But I think we have one more opportunity before the end of the half. Unless we lose it, this is going to be our chance. Nori going for it, and he scores. It's 4-0. Okay. I love when Football Manager makes me look like a mug if we're scoring 4 goals when I said that we weren't going to. And Camavinga's just gotten his 3rd assist of the game. I know they've not all been world class, but no, actually, I take that back. That was a great crossing ball over to Nori. His first one was a great ball over to Núñez. And then his last one was a decent through ball to Zaniolo. He's played some great passes in there. And I shouldn't be complaining. I shouldn't be downplaying it. And I don't know how Núñez hasn't scored there. I don't think that is downplaying it. He should have scored it. A baby could have scored it. A baby might have been better off because it would have been closer to the ground, so he would have been less likely to hit it over the bar. I'm still not disappointed with the performance so far. 4-0 against a very solid Sevilla side. Taking a look at their players, they don't have bad players in there at all. With Mendy at left back as well. Which Mendy is this? It's the Benjamin Mendy. Are they related? They've got to be related. I know we don't have Mendy in there right now. I did point to him by mistake, but surely they're related. It's got to be. It just has to be a thing. Otherwise, I'm going to be very confused. We're going to bring Hazard on, as you can see right now. Then we're going to move Paulo Dybala into a right-wing position and hope that he can do a job out there for the last half an hour. But right now, we're not on the ball. We've picked it up straight away, though. Ronaldo trying to play it in, but can't find anyone. And it could be Sevilla's counter-attack an opportunity, but Varane's picked it up very calmly. We've played it all the way back to Courtois, and this is going to be our attacking opportunity. A great pass over by Camavinga into Dybala, into Hazard, Darwin Núñez, Dybala. He's gotten into it. It's not an assist for Dybala, but it's a goal for Núñez, and there's a terrible pass back for the goalkeeper, but defender by Sevilla, trying to get it to the goalkeeper. Didn't work out for him. And I'm not going to complain that Núñez was there to pounce on it. It's a typical, Football Manager goal. I say, again, I think I've said this on the channel before, when stuff like that happens, when we're like 5-0 up, I would really appreciate it if they save it for, close games, when it's like 1-0 to the other team, and then we score that, and then take the momentum with us. I don't need this right now. It's nice, it's welcome, but it's not necessary. I don't need another goal. There's a massive fluke. Maybe it's more likely to happen when it's in the middle of a intense, dominating game by us because, the other team's more likely to make mistakes who they don't care than much. I don't know. Maybe the Football Manager is an in-depth game. For all I know, every single thing is calculated. Probably every single thing is calculated, actually. I think I've hit the nail on the head there. It must be. It absolutely must be. The amount of stuff that goes wrong for me in this game, the only explanation is that everything is accounted for. And I thought Camavinga was about to get his own goal there. I thought he was lining up for the shot. But he passes it unselfishly to Dybala, who can't finish his dinner. But with only 40 seconds to go, I don't think it matters, as we're going to come away with the win. They've got that central defender from France still in there, who hasn't moved, which really surprises me because I'm pretty sure he has an amazing potential in this game and pretty good potential in real life. Obviously, you don't get a number for that, but from things I've heard, he's meant to be good in the future, and we'll just have to wait and see what does happen with that. But I'm surprised he hasn't left the club. I guess they would want a high fee for him, and with only a couple of seconds to go, I think he's going to lose the game. So maybe that's why he's not getting many offers, because he did just concede 5 to Real Madrid. To be fair, it's Real Madrid, but yeah, I don't want your central defenders to be doing a better job than that, but we're not going to complain as we've just come away with a beautiful result. 2 goals for Núñez, a couple of goals for the rest of the attackers, and 5-star performance by Real Madrid. I don't mind that. That's a good wee comment. We're going to finish up the transfer window now, simulate this game against Valencia, and then finish off the episode with an El Clasico. There's a perfect way to finish off an episode. With a rotated side, it wasn't comfortable, but it was a win. And that's all that matters. We have moved on to the next round of the Spanish Cup, the Copa del Rey, and we are facing Athletic Bilbao in the semi-final. To be honest, not going to show it on camera though. I mean, I've got a lot of simulating to do if we want to get through this season, and it's just not at the top of my priority list. I think we're going to beat Athletic Bilbao. It'll be really awkward if I don't, but I'm pretty confident that we will. Since last time in the transfer window, which is what I know you all want to hear about, we didn't do anything. We were close to doing something. You know, we had a good offer for Memphis Depay. I thought about selling him. I didn't though, because I thought it's final season, had no one to sign, and didn't really want to get rid of someone that's been quite good for us in the save. So yeah, pretty uneventful stuff. We're playing Barcelona now though, so that's exciting. And this is the squad that we're going with for it. We've got Núñez, Cristiano Ronaldo, Dybala, Sancho, Bentancur, Camavinga, Militao, Bastoni, Varane, Mendy, and Courtois. The only player I would want to start that unfortunately can't quite make it is going to be this man, Casemiro. He's going to be on the bench though. Even though his fitness test says he can play 75 minutes, I'd rather not start him. I think Bentancur will do a solid job in that central midfield role. But without any further ado, let's jump into the first game of the... It's not the first game of anything. Why am I saying the first game? To be fair, I did just pause the recording for a good 20 minutes to finish the transfer window and play the game against Valencia. So it feels like the first episode game, but it's the second one. And right now, Barcelona are on the ball, and it's stressing me out early on because this is away from home. I shouldn't be disrespecting it, and it's already 1-0 to Barcelona after 3.5 minutes. I should not be taking this lightly at all. They are a good team. They're below us in the table. It's Barcelona. It's the El Clasico. It's the derby of all derbies, and we're 1-0 down early on. I don't even know who Mendes is. Who is this man? He's just put in a brilliant ball, and Griezmann, who's not known for his heading ability, may I add, has just nodded one into the back of the net, and we're 1-0 down. But Dybala could be changing that as he whips one in, but no one can get onto the end of it. But we still have the ball. Bastoni moving it forward. Bentancur over to Sancho. Sancho, finish it. He does. It's back on level terms, just like that. What a beautiful ball over the top by Bentancur. I didn't think Sancho was going to put that one away, but massive respect to him for actually getting that done. I don't know why Bastoni's starting. Oh, no, that's right. I forgot that Bastoni is best centre-back alongside Varane. Why did that slip my mind? I'm not sure. I think Sergio Ramos in my mind is still just an amazing centre-back. He is an amazing centre-back, but I forgot he was 37 in this save. Barcelona on the ball again. Hopefully we don't get too many more opportunities for them, and hopefully we have more opportunities for us, as it looks like it's happening right now. Bentancur playing into Camavinga, who's been playing brilliantly so far in this episode. Can he get another assist? Can Sancho get an assist here in this wide area? It's a great block by the defender there, and Dybala's shot can't go in. Who's the defender? I couldn't work it out. I couldn't click him in time. Thought I was going to get there, but I didn't. Unfortunately, Varane's headed it over the bar, and it looks like the tables have turned, and we are now the dominant side. Even though they scored their one shot within the first 3.5 minutes, we have bounced back straight away, and now with 4 shots to their 1, it looks like we are the better team. I'd hope we will be the better team at the end of the game. Hopefully we'll come away with the points. But right now it looks like a pretty bland affair for everyone in the stadium, because there has not been a shot for a while. Barcelona just got one, so getting pretty hot and heavy in there right now. Going into half-time, it was only those 3 opportunities that we're going to see. It's not been a great performance from us. It's not been horrendous. It's been pretty bad from Ronaldo though. 6.1 rating now. Dybala and Sancho doing a good job on the right and central side, but Barcelona are on the ball, and this Mendes boy, he's got the ball again. And I don't even know who he is, but I was scared of him, but I shouldn't have been, because Bentancur's picked it up, crossed it in, he's chipped it, and it's gone in. Bentancur, I thought he needed to tramp it, but he's brought out his inner Nunez, and that is the best chip I've ever seen in Football Manager. Nunez needs to take notes from that, because that was perfectly weighted. It went so high up in the sky. Ter Stegen's come out from his line very early there. It's just under the bar. There's everything about that was perfect, and I loved it so very much. And now we're 2-1 up away from home against Barcelona, who, by the way, still have Messi in their lineup. It's not like they're a bad side at all. Sergio Roberto playing into Pjanic, they're still on the ball. Let's not write them off just yet, and their header goes over the bar. I thought it was going into the back of the net, but luckily it hasn't. And with only 30 minutes to go, can we hold on to this lead? Can we get the win? Can we go even further ahead in the table? I think so. But Football Manager has been known to mug me off, as they did before when I said we weren't going to score 4 goals in one half. You know, they positively mugged me off before. Maybe this time it's going to be negatively, as Fatty's on the ball in the attacking position. De Jong playing it over to Pjanic, back to Sergio Roberto. Are we going to pick it up? It wasn't Sergio Roberto, it was Sergio Busquets, but it doesn't matter because Fatty's offside. Please tell me Fatty's offside. I'm making tactical substitutions. I'm calm. I'm acting like offside's already been decided. It was offside. It was offside. Thank goodness. I would have definitely been mugged off by Football Manager there if they did rule it as not offside, and that is tight. But I do agree. I think he was slightly offside there. The lines are never correct in Football Manager though. Like, they always have the trailing legs just not on the right place. Yeah, no, it's never 100% accurate, but I think that one was pretty fair enough. And on the right hand side, Sancho's looking tired, so he's going to come off. I don't really want to play Gabriel Jesus out there, but I'm going to, because I think that Vinicius Jr. deserves to be able to play on his left-hand side, where he is more comfortable, and see what he can do for the last 15 minutes of the game. He hasn't had a lot of game time this season in the league, but he's done pretty well with the game time that I have given him, so I'm hoping that he proves me right by letting him play on that left-hand side. A great ball over to Nunez means that we're 3-1 up. That came from out of nowhere, and it was Camavinga sending through the beautiful assist last game, but Bentancur's now gotten 2 assists and a goal. Yeah, he's going to be man of the match at the end of this game. What a tactical decision by myself to bring him on. I was just, Valverde, Bentancur, Casemiro, those were all my options, and I just for some reason decided on Bentancur. I'm absolutely thrilled that I went with him. We're going to bring Mendy off as well just to keep him fresh for future games, because now it's solidified. We've won the game. Game, set, and match. Let's not have Football Manager mug me off. Like, come on, I'm really nervous about the mugging from Football Manager. It feels like I'm down a back alley of a dodgy street alone, and people are walking up to me because I'm very frightened of being mugged right now. But that save, I think, will mean that it's game, set, and match. Surely. Are we going to get another goal? Nori on the ball, playing it back to Camavinga, over to Gabriel Jesus. That was an ambitious ball by Camavinga, and now Griezmann's onto it. He's moving forward, plays it in, but we luckily intercept it, and Dybala can move it forward. As Nunez, he doesn't have the pace to get there. What's going on? This is very much back and forth. I don't know whose highlight it's going to be. But now that Barcelona are on the ball, surely it's going to be theirs. We're not going to pick it up, are we? I think we're not. No, Sergio Roberto whipping a ball in. He plays it back to Sergio Busquets. Fatty, that shouldn't have been a highlight. That was a pretty horrendous chance to end it. And with 4 minutes of additional time moving away very quickly, we've won against Barcelona 3-1 in a very good Madrid. It's not Madrid derby, it's an El Clasico. And now we're 10 points ahead of Barcelona. Yeah, I'm fairly confident we're going to come away with the win here. And hopefully we come away with the win in the next game, which is against Athletic Bilbao in the Spanish Cup semi-final. And then we're going to, come back later in the... I have no idea when we're coming back, but we'll come back when we come back. But that is where we're ending today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like this video so that there's no reason to like. Just like it, because I asked you to. Also subscribe if you are enjoying the Football Manager content for daily-ish Football Manager videos. I'll see you all later.